At point, at 6'6" number 2,
Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with you. Joining me tonight, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. Our buddy David Aldridge is on the sideline getting stories. And we've got a quick moment now to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Clint Capella.
It's a concerning trend for him. Whether he's lost some strength or just isn't putting in as much effort on the glass as he used to, he's not rebounding nearly as effectively anymore. And that's something that needs to change.
Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. Daniels out there with Trae Young. Then there's Reza Shea. Then it's Okongwu. And Gay is in at the 4 spot. And for Detroit, Thompson and Harris are their forwards. Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with Cunningham. And it's Duren in at the 5 spot. And looking at tonight's contest, Coach, why are both teams so good rebounding?
Well, I'd like to say it's great coaching, Kevin. You know, I always give those guys credit. But in reality, both teams do have a philosophy to go after the ball. And both these teams have tough, active people who are committed to getting as many extra possessions as they possibly can.
And you can't win in this league unless you can rebound, right?
Well, especially on the defensive end, Kevin, you've got to be able to keep the other team off the glass. At the offensive end, it sort of varies from team to team.
And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Pistons. Hardaway sets a screen for Cunningham. Here's Duren. Pass to Thompson. Duren a screen. Releases. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Well, this is the next step for Thompson. He continues to work on developing into a reliable jump shooter.
To the inside. Here's Gay. And that one is hammered home.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. Hardaway finds Harris. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Cunningham against Young. Cunningham's shot is off. Here's the Hawks with the ball. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
Yeah, proficiency from range, away from home, much easier said than done. They played a terrific ball game.
Yeah, great three-point shooting is so often what swings a game these days. When they're rolling from outside, they're tough to beat.
The Hawks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Okongwu with the screen for Young. Pass to Okongwu. Here is Daniels. Young with the ball. Just 5 to shoot. Over Cunningham. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
And that's just something that Young excels at. Boy, a joy to watch this guy shoot the ball.
Harris dishes to Cunningham. To the middle. Shot's good by Duren.
Well, this is where Duren looks to score, and it's why he shoots such a high percentage.
He stands since 2009. The Pistons have just 2 playoff appearances.
Yeah, that's true, Kevin, and they got swept in both of those playoff appearances. They haven't won a playoff game since 2008, and with all the lottery picks they've made recently, their fans are itching to see some progress.
Daniels passes to Okongwu. And here's Young, covered by Cunningham, and he's going up for the alley-oop, and Okongwu slams it in.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Now, here's Cunningham, coming off a stellar performance against Utah.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to talk with J.B. Bickerstaff for a minute. Now, I asked him about trying to slow down Trae Young, and Coach said you have to get the ball out of his hands. He can hurt you with the pass and with his shot. I'm not going to be surprised if you see them blitzing and doubling him a good portion of the game. Back to you.
Thanks, David.
And you like how physical Harris can get inside, always looking to initiate contact on offense.
First trip to the line for him here.
Tobias Harris, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
He's just one of those veterans you can count on from the line. Harris really makes an impact from the stripe.
And Harris drops them both. And teams getting geared up, Greg, for the stretch run. Does that give you extra motivation as a player?
Oh, yes. Seeing that finish line can really help you out down the stretch. As a player, ending the year strong is key, whether you're in the playoff race or in the lottery.
Well, that one from mid-range. Young's got a quick release.
Cunningham kicks to Hardaway. Back to Cunningham. Thompson outside. The 3. And Cunningham with the basket on the assist by Thompson. Cunningham's got 5 now.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Inside. Here's Okongwu. Pass to Gay. Back to Okongwu. Here's Young. Covered by Cunningham. Young drives in. Duren pulls it in. The Pistons trailing. Cunningham outside. Now Harris. And here is Duren. Now Harris. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game.
And when he lets the athleticism take over, Thompson can do almost anything.
Pass to Daniels. Rizache with it. Down low. Here's Young. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 6 points for him. And here's Cunningham. 5 points in the game. Outside Hardaway. Back to Cunningham. 3-pointer. Gay with the rebound.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Here is Daniels, guarded by Hardaway. Pass to Gay. The Hawks working the ball around. Shot clock at 6. Now Rizache. Here's the 3. Doesn't go that time. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Trailing by 2. Here's Harris. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And that's the kind of play that fires up your team. Harris with the strength to finish through contact.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And just a top-notch free throw shooter this year, all the way up there at 88%.
Detroit making a switch here. Beasley's checked in. George Niang, he's checked in for the Hawks. Karis LeVert comes in for Rizache. And that one misses. Greg, since making it to the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021, the Atlanta Hawks haven't been that good.
And it was hard to tell if that was a Cinderella run at the time, but Kevin, looking like that might have been the outlier. The Hawks took some risks to get back there, but it just hasn't worked.
Duren with a screen on Young. Duren down low. He's covered by Niang. Second chance shot, and the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. That's 7 points for Cade Cunningham. Cunningham against Young. Puts up a 3. Beasley with the rebound.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Harris passes to Cunningham. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Detroit.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
And he knocks down the first one. Coach, it didn't take long for Cade Cunningham to establish himself as the leader of this team.
Well, Kevin, he's very mature for his age. He was put in a position with all young guys around him, so he had to step up. And I've never heard Cade Cunningham blame anyone else for the team's struggles. He's got everything you could want in a team leader.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And what strikes me about Cade Cunningham is he's still growing. He's still capable of doing more on the floor. And he has the work ethic and attitude to make those improvements and become a real factor on the floor. And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Pass to Harris. Duran sets the screen for Harris. And it's sent back by Okongwu. Cunningham gets the bucket. The Hawks trail by 4. Here's Niang. LeVert kicks to Daniels. Pass to Okongwu. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
Yeah, secures the ball off the glass. Does a nice job going right back up.
Duran with it. Over Okongwu. LeVert grabs the miss.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
And Greg, for longtime Pistons fans, that bad boys era was so special.
I mean, Detroit's a tough, hard-working town, and those teams did have great talent led by Isaiah Thomas, but it was their physical, intimidating style of play that made them the bad boys.
And he makes the first. For the Pistons, Stewart's checked in for Tobias Harris. Holland comes in for Hardaway. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Cunningham. Then for the Hawks, Mans checked in for Daniels. And Wallace subbed in for Trae Young. LeVert hits both of them. What a unique resume for Coach Quinn Snyder. Stan, he's coached in college. He's been overseas as a head coach. He's been in the G League, and now he is back in the NBA.
Yeah, and this guy's just a great coach. He's had teams that perform well at both ends of the floor. He's won everywhere he's been, and he's the only NBA coach I know of that's got a law degree on top of it.
So he's smart and he can coach. Oh, and by the way, he had a pretty good mentor in college, didn't he?
He certainly did.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And you look at the Detroit Pistons, Stan, so much young talent, but the chemistry is a work in progress, clearly.
Well, it is, Kevin, and they're working on it, but it's hard with so many new faces, and they still need a second and third guy that they can build around. They've got a lot of good role players, but they need a couple more stars.
No good on the free throw. And with this era of the Atlanta Hawks, Greg, they've gone as far as their defense has let them.
You look back at their conference finals run in 21, that was the last time they had a top 10 defense. So scoring's never been the issue with this core, but defense has been non-existent.
Asar Thompson, he's checked in for Detroit. He hits the second from the line. Stan, for 4 seasons, you were the head coach of the Detroit Pistons, and we were just talking the other day, what a great sports city Detroit is.
Oh, I absolutely loved my time in Detroit. I've still got 2 kids who live in the area, and great sports fans. Hardworking people that really value hardworking teams, and if you are one, they will be behind you all the way.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Jalen Duren, a physical specimen, is improving the finer points of his game, including his vision. He said, I feel like I've always been a good passer. I've developed more of that as my young career has gone on, understanding the league better and how to win. Kevin?
Yeah, DA, it takes time, but nice to see his development. Now Thompson, after Karis LeVert missed from long range. Thompson sets the pick for Schroeder. To the paint, down to 5 on the shot clock. Niang with the ball. Stewart on him. And a quick look at some of the numbers for Dyson Daniel.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
That one is off. The Pistons making a change here. Hollins checked in, and a switch here also for Atlanta. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. And the second free throw, good. 1:49 left in the first quarter. Beasley, the pass to Holland. Now here's Schroeder. Pass to Beasley. Stewart with the screen on LeVert. Here's Beasley. The second effort. And that's 2 points on the layup. Beasley's got 5.
And they have a narrow edge here in rebounding early on, and you wonder what kind of a role that's going to play moving forward.
Now here's LeVert. Playing Memphis, he was nearly unstoppable. Reza Shea with it, working on Thompson, and the shot is good. Reza Shea's got his second basket of the game.
Well, the defense wasn't really bothered by the screen, but he still managed to convert.
Schroeder with the screen on LeVert. No good from Beasley.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Here's Reza Shea. He's covered by Thompson. And it's LeVert missing.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Yeah, that just comes down to the timing being off between those 2 guys.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Reza Shea with it. It's up against Thompson. Pass to Reza Shea. 6 to shoot. Over Thompson. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Pistons lead by 3. Live from Little Caesars Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from Detroit?
Throughout the first quarter, they did a great job of just running the offense.
Yeah, and I love to see this kind of communication between teammates. Great player movement, great ball movement.
And so LeVert will bring it up for Atlanta. Their last encounter was in Atlanta.
Yeah, and their last time playing against this club, they fell short. A lot of cheap fouls really plagued their starting unit.
Yeah, and that comes down to playing reckless defense. They need to have more discipline and do a better job of guarding without fouling.
Dennis Schroeder is out there with Malik Beasley. Then there's Isaiah Stewart. Then there's Holland. And it's Thompson in at the 3 spot. They're the group Detroit will start the second with. Schroeder finds Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
Playing above the rim. This kid, Asar Thompson, can fly.
Capella sets a screen for LeVert. Pass to Capella. Over Stewart. And it's Capella missing. Pistons leading by 3. To the middle. And Holland gets it to go. Holland's got his first points of the game.
One thing I really like about Asar Thompson, he's a team-first guy, always willing to make the extra pass.
Now here's Capella. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to LeVert. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Here's Holland. And here's Beasley. Launches it. Rebounded by Capella. Here's Niang. Covered by Beasley. Pass to Wallace. Now Reza Shea. Just 5 on the clock. Shot from the top of the key. Rebound by the Pistons. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
Well, when you can build your lead with the second unit on the floor, that makes the game a heck of a lot easier.
And you look at Asar Thompson, coach, already imposing at the defensive end of the floor.
He certainly is, Kevin. And that's what they got him to do. But it's the offensive end where he has to make strides, especially in his three-point shooting. It's problematic for a perimeter player who struggles to get the ball in the basket.
Beasley for 3. Rebounded by Capella.
Well, despite his lack of efficiency, the team has put together a good offensive effort tonight.
Pass to Reza Shea. The Hawks working the ball around. Niang kicks to Wallace. Capella sets a screen for Reza Shea. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. Popped up there for Thompson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Every year, Greg, we get a new batch of rookies into the NBA, and sometimes we're all guilty of judging them too early.
Oh, absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a player. You know, fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops at the same rate.
And that one misses. Simone Fontecchio. He's checked in for the Pistons. Mann's checked in for Atlanta. Good on the second free throw. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. They set the pick. Pass to Capella. It's LeVert on the wing. Covered by Beasley. Capella kicks to Niang for 3. Offensive rebound. Mann with it. He's covered by Fontecchio. Capella with a screen on Beasley. 6 on the shot clock. The game now all time. LeVert's got 7 now in this quarter.
And how about the playmaking skills of LeVert? I like watching this guy break down the D in the pick and roll.
Schroeder against Wallace. Schroeder passes to Beasley. It's stolen by Capella. Wallace against Beasley. Now here's Wallace. Still yet to score. Screen by Capella. To the inside. And the dunk by Capella.
Yeah, an action Capella knows well. Using his body to disrupt the defense and carve out some space to score.
Now here's Schroeder. Beasley with a clean look. Drains it from beyond the arc. Beasley's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
Here's Capella. An 11-point game for him in the win against Memphis. The shot, no good. Here's Holland. Wallace covering. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Mann. Sinks the three-pointer. And the Hawks lead by 2. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Hawks.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And also, how about the way they decimated the opposition on the offensive glass, getting an impressive number of second chance points.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. He's made 3 of his 4 free throw attempts in the game. A different look here for Detroit. Tobias Harris comes in for Holland. And it's Cunningham in for Dennis Schroeder. Then for the Hawks, Gay's checked in. And Trae Young subbed in for Wallace. And so it's Detroit with the ball. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Cunningham. Lets it go with a 3. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
Well, Cunningham, offensively, he can hurt you in so many ways, and he's got it all working tonight.
Capella with a screen on Beasley. Inside. And the dunk by Capella.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
Now here's Beasley. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Utah. Down low. Pass to Fontecchio. Misses the 3. The Hawks leading by 4. Here's Gay. Guarded by Harris. Here's Gay. He has 5. Lock at 6. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. No good from outside. And Beasley has the ball here for the Detroit Pistons. Cunningham outside. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Cunningham's got 5 points now in the quarter. Young against Cunningham. There's the screen. Fires the 3. Young, no good. For Detroit, they've gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. And Capella sends it back.
An emphatic block by Capella, using his size and strength to shut the offense down.
Pass to LeVert. Man with it. Three-pointer. Rebound by the Pistons. Fontecchio with it. He's coming off a 10-point game against Utah. Now Harris from deep. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
And really a combo forward with a solid outside touch. Harris is the ideal fit for the modern NBA.
Now here's LeVert. He's got 15. To the middle. Here's Gay. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And we're seeing some big paydays for NBA head coaches these days, Stan. Do you miss it?
Do I miss the paychecks, Kevin?
Yeah.
Payday was always really good in the NBA. No question about that.
What about
but
now, though? What about now?
Well, it's gone through the roof. But look, the trade-off is the paydays are big, but there's not a great deal of job security, Kevin.
Detroit's gone for the three-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. Gay with the rebound. Gay's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
And it's Shea missing.
Well, this was his shot to miss, honestly. Poor coverage, good setup. He just couldn't knock it down.
For Detroit, they have gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game.
At the line for 2, Thompson.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Thompson.
This rookie, Thompson, is special. A talented guard who does a little bit of everything.
Hardaway's checked in for Beasley. Daniels, he's checked in for the Hawks. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Well, in terms of pure talent, Asar Thompson has loads of it. I don't know if he has a ceiling.
Here's Young, and it's good, 2 points. Young's got 8 points.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Here's Cunningham over Young. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Cunningham's got the game tied up here for the Pistons. Hardaway against LeVert. Rebounded by Hardaway. For Detroit, they've gone 8 of 15 since we began the second quarter. Excellent shooting. Here's Thompson. Pass to Hardaway. The kick out to Cunningham. And Cunningham with the slam.
I tell you what, did he take off on that one? Not many players can elevate it and literally fly. What a special talent, and it's plays like that that remind me just how amazing these athletes are in the NBA.
Here's Young, following the basket by Cade Cunningham. Over Cunningham. Young, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without fouls.
Cunningham for 3. Atlanta with the rebound. Okongwu's now got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Young against Cunningham. LeVert up top. 15 points in the game. Shea, that's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. LeVert's got 4 assists in the game. The Pistons trail it. And Shea, the prototypical size and skill for a wingman.
Yeah, he's got some jelly to his game. Handle, touch. At his size, that becomes very tough to contain.
Now, here is Young. Tim Hardaway unable to get his last shot to go. Good on the triple.
A volume shooter. Young takes and makes loads of threes.
Harris outside. Back to Cunningham. And he gets it to go. Cunningham's got 22.
Well, there's no question he's carrying the load in this quarter, but he's going to need some help.
Pass to Okongwu. Okongwu with a screen on Hardaway. And there's Okongwu. That's good on the assist by LeVert. LeVert's got his 5th assist in this one. Now Cunningham. 22 points for him. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Number 20, Ross Neal.
Atlanta leading by 4. And here's Young. He picked up 12 points in their last win against the Grizzlies in Memphis.
Yeah, and how about his assist numbers, too? He was their offense. He was just doing everything out there.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Hawks ahead, up by 4. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. With J.B. Bickerstaff, Coach, what will be the areas of emphasis on defense in the second half?
Well, we got to do a much better job just being physical, fighting them deep down in the post. We got to be very aggressive early, not letting them get deep post catches, make them have to kick the basketball out and not take those easy buckets.
That is doing your work early, and we'll see if you can do it in the second half. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
Hello, everybody. We'll break down the action shortly, but first, a glance at how the Eastern Conference standings are stacking up as the season winds down.
I think for Detroit, they've been just solid at times, and at other times they've been awesome. Fun team to watch when everything's in sync. Are they a true championship contender? We'll see.
And focusing back in on the Hawks, they're in a tight one.
Love that they're taking high percentage shots, and it hasn't been easy for them. It's hard to score inside when the defense is collapsing on you.
Who needs three-pointers anyway?
Kenny did.
So thank you, Ernie.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at Cade Cunningham in this game, he's been everywhere.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Well, I just love his fearlessness so far. He's charging inside like no one can stop him.
And so it's Young who brings it up for the Hawks. They lead by 4. Checking out the group for Quinn Snyder to start the second half. We've got Daniels, also Young out there. Reza Shea is out there with Okongwu. And Gay is in at the 4 slot. Now here's Cunningham after the miss from Trae Young. Lets the 3 fly. They get it back on the wing, Harris. Takes the 3. The three-pointer is right on target. Harris has got the first points of the second half up on the board for the Pistons. Pass to Gay. Back to Young. There's the lob to the hoop. It's stolen by Duren. And here we go. The Pistons fast break. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. And a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
Great focus from Hardaway. Draws the foul and completes the play.
Here we are, Stan, seeing more and more great international players in the NBA. And you've had a chance to coach some of the good ones as well.
Well, yeah, look, Kevin, you're right about the league now. We see every year, it seems like, the MVP is an international player. I had Hito Turkoglu was a big part of what we did in Orlando.
Yes.
Was a most improved player in the league one year and a key part of our team that made it to the finals. 6'10", highly skilled, very versatile guy. There are great players coming from everywhere in the world.
Here's Rizachet. Pass to Gay. Now Rizachet. He's covered by Thompson. 6 on the shot clock. Over to the left wing. The shot by Okongwu, no good. The Pistons lead it. Outside Hardaway. Thompson outside. Over in the corner, Cunningham. No good with the triple.
I can't believe he missed that three. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should have given.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
And Harris wide open. He shoots. Had the space there, but it's offline. Thompson against Young. To the paint. And he slams it one-handed.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Now here is Harris. He's got 10. Pass to Duran. Hardaway for 3. Rebound by the Hawks.
Well, that's what the defense has to do. Make that shot as uncomfortable for him as possible.
Here's Rizachet. He's covered by Thompson. Daniels from outside. Duran pulls it in. The Pistons have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Harris's shot is good.
And it does a world of good for them to have Harris getting busy inside. Gives them that inside-out edge they're looking for.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He wants to talk to his guys. Cade Cunningham really making a difference here.
Absolutely on fire. They need to regroup and figure out a way to slow his roll.
And now we go to the 2K leaderboard to find out which teams have had the hottest shooters since All-Star. The Pistons second.
No doubt their offense has really hit its stride. I mean, they're making the extra pass and not settling for that first shot that presents itself. And you see that in their shooting percentage.
Here's Rizachet. And the dunk by Rizachet.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Now, here is Young. 11 points in the game. Pass to Gay. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Shot clock at 5. Daniels from outside. It's good from long range. And it's a 5-point Hawks lead.
And look, Daniels knows he has to keep working on his jumper. And these kind of shots only improve his confidence.
And here's Harris from the arc. That drops and it comes off the assist from Hardaway. Harris has got 15.
Mano a mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
Well, and as a fan of the game, you have to love these back and forth moments.
Here's Gay. 10 points for him. Pass to Okongwu. Shoots over Duren, and the Hawks getting another basket right there.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Cunningham, and the foul called on Cade Cunningham. That is his first foul of the game.
You got to be in control when you go to the rack, and he was not. You can't just run guys over.
Now, here is Young. He seems to always be finding ways to score, averaging around 23.5 points a game.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
And another turnover here by Detroit. And when you take a look at Jalen Duren, a big man, Greg, who seems to get better each and every season.
Well, you know, he averaged a double-double in his second season. I especially like how hard he goes after rebounds. This guy has a bright future in this league.
Now, here is Young. 11 points in the game. Pass to Gay. And here's Daniels, guarded by Hardaway. Okongwu with a screen on Thompson. And it's Shea missing. Pistons trailed by 4. Cunningham looking it over. Into the lane. And he banks in the layup. Cunningham's got 24.
Yeah, once he gets momentum going towards the rim, Cunningham is hard to veer off course.
Pass to Gay. Young outside. Looking to end his cold spell. Takes a 3. Rebounded by Cade Cunningham. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Hardaway kicks to Cunningham. And here's Harris from the arc. No good. Shot missing. Atlanta's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Asar Thompson. We're talking about Trae Young here, GA. What stands out most about him to you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say just how confident he is, right? He plays with that unique energy and swagger. I mean, you love him if he's on your team and can't stand him if he's playing against you.
That's good from Young.
Well, guys, what I love about Young is you cannot break his will. Great mental and emotional toughness.
Malik Beasley, he's checked in for the Pistons. Dennis Schroeder comes in for Cade Cunningham. And a change for the Hawks. LeVert's checked in for Daniels. No good on the second free throw.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Now here's Thompson. 8 points for him. Duren sets the screen for Thompson. Over Young. Out to Harris for the tie. The offensive rebound. And Duren slams it in.
What strength right there from Duren. Just powering through the foul.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Hawks.
Well, they've been owning the painted area offensively. I love the intensity they're playing with down there.
And we're also seeing a lot from them at the arc in this one. Tonight, it's been all about that 3-ball for these guys.
And it's tied up with that one. After a solid rookie campaign, Coach, Jalen Duren had a breakout sophomore year.
Well, Kevin, Jalen Duren knows who he is. Averaging a double-double, but he stays within himself. Doesn't take very many jump shots, shot well over 60%, and he has got a great motor.
And with the moment, let's check out some stats for Thompson. They've gotten some big performances from him since the All-Star break. And not many players convert opportunities inside as well as he. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
And back to your point, number 2 in steals, he's just a tireless worker. Plays that hard-nosed, on-ball defense. Most guys just can't disengage from him. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. George Niang, he's checked in for Atlanta. Good on both.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Wallace against Schroeder. Wallace the pass to Okongwu. Back to Wallace. Straight D that time from Dennis Schroeder. The Pistons have gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. For Atlanta, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. It's stolen by Duren. Thompson outside. Okongwu against Duren. And Thompson kicks to Beasley. 6 to shoot. Duren with a screen on Wallace. The 3 ball. And that one's good. Schroeder. Schroeder's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. LeVert against Beasley. Here's LeVert. He's got 15. And he comes up with the deuce. LeVert's got 17.
And LeVert is playing with such passion on offense. He's just not afraid to play a big role on that end.
Now here's Schroeder. 3-point lead. At the elbow, it's Thompson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Pistons.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
And another thing they've been doing all game long is knocking down the 3. Shooting has been a big part of their game plan tonight.
That free throw good from Thompson.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Detroit making a switch here. Stewart's checked in, and a switch here also for Atlanta. Mann's checked in. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. The Hawks trail by 4. LeVert with a wide open look. Nailed from 3-point land. LeVert's got 20 points.
From range, LeVert's one of those guys you have to respect his shot. He makes enough from beyond where you have to honor him.
Now, here's Thompson. 9 points in the game so far. On the wing, Mann. He's covered by Thompson. LeVert with it. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
What a great touch on that shot from LeVert. Even the foul can't interrupt the rhythm of his mechanics.
And it'll be his 4th time going to the free throw line in the game. Holland, he's checked in for the Pistons.
One shot.
The Pistons have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. Schroeder surveying the floor. Rebounded by the Hawks. Okongwu's now got 9 rebounds now tonight. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
And what a night he's having on the glass, putting in the work to help his team close out possessions.
Schroeder finds Duren. Beasley for 3. The rebound by Niang. Niang's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Wallace inside. Started by Schroeder. The Pistons trailing. Pass to Stewart. Schroeder outside. This one for 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. Okongwu at the elbow.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for the Hawks, Okongwu.
Shoot 2.
First one falls for Simone Fontecchio. He's checked in for Jalen Duren. And he can't hit the second. Pistons trailed by 3. Beasley with it. He's picked up by LeVert. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Detroit Pistons. On Wednesday, they'll be playing against James Harden and the Los Angeles Clippers. Then on Saturday, they'll face off against Jimmy Butler and the Golden State Warriors.
And they are looking at a ton of road games in the next stretch, but this team shouldn't fear the idea of it. They've been more than capable of getting wins on the road, and I wouldn't expect anything less on this trip.
That free throw missing. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. And he's good on the second. And there's 1:45 left in the third. Wallace outside. It's LeVert on the wing. Capella sets a screen for LeVert. The Hawks again can't hit. Pistons shooting 47%, pretty solid. Pass to Schroeder. Here's Fontecchio. And no good, had a chance to take the lead there. The Hawks leading. Wallace finds Niang, the 8-footer, and LeVert finishes inside. And that's now 25 points for Karis LeVert.
And got to push LeVert out of that area because he's very comfortable looking to score from there.
Here's Schroeder. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And he is a cool customer at the line, guys. You've got to be when you're shooting 84% on the season.
Reedy's checked in for Holland. That one misses for Schroeder. Atlanta's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Now LeVert, 25 points in the game. To the inside, here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
An all-around threat. LeVert is skilled at sizing up defenses and exploiting them in that pick and roll.
Fontecchio, defended by Mann. Schroeder against Wallace, and it's Schroeder missing. Here's the Hawks with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run right now. And here's LeVert. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Here's Mann, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. The third quarter comes to a close. Hawks lead by 4. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. We've got Dennis Schroeder, Isaiah Stewart out there with Holland. Then it's Malik Beasley, and it's Fontecchio in at the 3. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Oh, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
Personal foul. First team foul at the line for your Pistons. Dennis Schroeder. One shot.
Hawks shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. Mann passes to Wallace. Capella with a screen on Schroeder. Wallace. The three-pointer, no good. And, well, Detroit shooting 47%, pretty solid. And that one's good. Schroeder.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Pass to LeVert. Count it, and the foul. It's going to be on Malik Beasley.
Due to that aggressive style of play on the offensive end, LeVert is kind of just used to contact at this point.
At the line for the Hawks, LeVert. Paris LeVert. One shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Beasley outside. It's Beasley on the wing. Floats one up, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Personal foul. Team second. At the line for 2, Malik Beasley.
The first one falls, and the Pistons making a change here. Sasser's checked in. Beasley hits them both. Now here's Wallace. Pass to LeVert. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Ron Holland.
Oh, tricky shot for LeVert. Defense is all over him, but he draws a foul on that attempt.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. LeVert hits both of them. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Here's Sasser. Wallace covering. Sasser with it. Beasley with the screen on Wallace. 5 to shoot. Here's Sasser. Atlanta with the rebound. Niang's got 7 rebounds in the game. It's tipped. Beasley with the steal. And here we go. The Pistons fast break. Back to Sasser. Man with it. Working on Fontecchio. And they're able to recover. And it goes down 2 points. And the Hawks lead by 3.
Relentless effort creates the second chance opportunity.
Here's Holland. He's covered by Niang. No good from Beasley.
Well, it's just not been his night. He's finding good looks, but they're just not falling.
Man passes to LeVert. Pass to Capella. Shot clock at 6. Back to LeVert. Here's Niang. Fires the 3. It goes out of bounds. That one off LeVert. Hawks making a switch here. Matthews is checked in. Pistons trail by 3. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Here's Klintman. And the shot falls short this time. Hawks have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
At the line for the Hawks, Wallace taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Young's checked in for the Hawks. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Detroit Pistons, trailing by 5. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Cunningham's got 26 points. Atlanta's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He knows every possession is critical now. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Quinn Snyder said to his team. He asked his team to dig deep. He said, I know you're tired, but they're tired too. It's about who can give more than the other guy at this point. Show me what you can give. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Here's Young. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Pistons trail by 3. Here's Sasser. Cunningham for 3. Drills it from outside. Cunningham's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, that's now his third triple of the game, first here in this second half.
Now, here is Young. Defense is right there. Atlanta again missing.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another 3 to fall.
To take the lead. Rebound, Atlanta.
Oh, you gotta finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
Here's Holland, and stolen by Wallace. Pass to Young. Inside. They get a hand on it. Beasley with the steal. Cunningham outside. Stewart, a screen for Cunningham. A miss that time. Would have put him up. The Hawks have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Young's shot is good.
Yeah, Young does a great job of this. Using the dribble to put you on your heels, and then he pulls up and shoots the ball.
Now, here's Cunningham. Down low. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Well, that one stings. In a game where every possession counts, he just gave one away.
For the Pistons, Jalen Duren. He's checked in for Holland. Tobias Harris comes in for Malik Beasley. Hardaway is subbed in for Marcus Sasser. Pass to Daniels. Back to Young. Here's Gay. Over Stewart. Gay misses. With the step back. Cunningham passes to Duren. Basket counts. Duren's got it all tied up now for Detroit.
Well, let me tell you something about Jalen Duren. This guy fears no one, and he plays with a mean streak.
Here's Gay. Good ball movement here by the Hawks. To the middle. Got a piece of it. 5 on the clock. Here's Cunningham. Lays it up off the glass. Cunningham's got 31 points.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Pass to man. Here's Gay. Guarded by Stewart. From past the arc. Bangs home the trifecta. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
Now here's Hardaway. Back to Cunningham. Outside Hardaway. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Daniels. Basket good. And the Hawks lead by 3.
Well, Daniels has good length, so this close in, he can use that to his advantage.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Asar Thompson, he's checked in for the Pistons. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Reza Shea checked in. Harris finds Cunningham. To the inside. And stolen by Okongwu. It's Young on the wing. There's the triple. Kept alive by Atlanta. Goes back up. That shot missing. Cunningham with some nice D.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Oh, defending Cunningham, boy, a challenge. You have to pay extra attention. That's when you leave someone open.
Now, here is Young from deep three-point land. Duran pulls it in. Duran's got rebound number 13 with that last one.
Well, he continues to make the effort, but the results just aren't there this quarter.
Hardaway with it. He's covered by Daniels. Here's Harris. The rebound by Young. And so it's Young who brings it up for Atlanta. It's a one-point game. And that one's good, Reza Shea.
That's a nice setup by Young. He reads the floor so well.
Young against Cunningham. Back to Harris. Hardaway sets a screen for Harris. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Well, he's making a concerted effort to use the three-point shot here in the second half. Only 1 in the first, 3 since the break.
Now, here is Young. Here's Gay. Some solid defense from Harris. Detroit's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Cunningham against Young. Duran sets the screen for Cunningham. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. The Hawks leading. Now Daniels. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Such an athletic move from him to finish in traffic.
Cunningham kicks to Hardaway. Cunningham sets a screen for Hardaway. Pass to Harris. Good. Nothing but net. Harris has got 15 points here in the second half.
Time and time again, Harris stepping up with plays to help his team. That guy is a gamer.
Here's Gay. Young from outside. It's hauled in by Harris.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
And it's easy to see why so many are so high on Cunningham, a talented guard who can do a little bit of everything.
First free throw is good, and that ties the game up.
Well, pretty much a 6'6" point guard. Cade Cunningham was the first pick in the draft because of his playmaking, rare for someone of his size.
And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives them the lead.
Well, that's what you expect from him in this situation.
Young inside. Cunningham's there.
Might be time for a little different approach. His shot hasn't been falling here in the second half.
To the paint. It counts, and the foul. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu.
and a timely make from Durham. They really needed that one.
Great job to get the bucket and to get to the line. When the game's on the line, you want your guys attacking like he did there.
Now, here is Young, driving in. On the wing, Daniels. To halt the run. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
A shot Dyson continues to work on. When he's locked in from deep, he's tough to defend.
Young against Cunningham. Okongwu grabs the board. The Hawks shooting in the fourth quarter has looked shabby, 38%. Daniels passes to Okongwu. Young against Harris. And a miss there on the triple.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
That 3 off the mark. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Young looking around. Good!
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. So I'm looking at the clock, and guys, the situation. What do you think we're going to see next?
This is where great coaching can pay dividends.
Well, they'll likely only get one shot at this. They need to make it count.
We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Cunningham's teammates and coaches trusting him in a big spot.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Guys, what's your take on how they maximize their opportunities now?
This is where great coaching can pay dividends.
Well, they'll likely only get one shot at this. They need to make it count.
Young dishes to Daniels. And here's Young. The three won't fall. And an intentional foul right there.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. And so it's the Pistons who come out on top here. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. So now for Greg Anthony, Stan Van Gundy, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now we present the player of the game, Cade Cunningham.